Good morning, good evening, knowledge seekers and executors, knowledge executors. Today I'm talking about continuous integration and continuous development tools, and continuous deployment tools, which is happening in the cloud system. So before that, what I talked on last two videos, one is intro to the cloud. The second one is what are the cloud computing tools are there. When I was explaining what advantages which we'll be getting, all those things related to the cloud I have been explained. If you missed those two videos, please go and watch. Let us quickly start on the CI/CD things. Why CI/CD is needed? Because it is continuous integration and continuous deployment tools manage the automated process to integrate your code changes and running tests. There are a lot, cycle will be there. Like it will take the code and it will do the testing, and there are like JUnits and all stuff. It will be performed, and there will be SonarQube. All those things. There are tools like which will be used predominantly. All these tools will be going one by one step and execute it. If in case if it will fail, it will stop there itself. So your continuous development, what it will check it in case if you are introducing a new bug with your current change, so it doesn't deploy it until it execute each and every step, then it will do. So that is what your continuous deployment or continuous development. So that's why it says like integrate with your existing code and deploy all that as a bundle with following all these steps. So that is what CI/CD will be helpful to the cloud environment. So I'll talk about more on that. What are the tools available in the cloud side? So there are multiple tools. Like I'm just referring all that, whatever we have it. Just like so as I told, like Jenkins and the Tecton pipeline, which I have been used so far in my projects. Apart from, I just I never thought like there are so many tools like Jenkins and Tecton pipeline. I can see Jenkins, GitLab, Travis CL, CircleCL, and TeamCity, Azure DevOps. One of the tool which I heard but I never used it. GitHub Actions, Go Continuous Delivery, Argo CD, and Terraform. The one like which I have been used. It is precisely deploying all your infrastructure changes. That is also kind of a Tecton pipeline which I have been used, and AWS Code Deploy, Harness, Code Refresh, Enhanced Collaboration. These are all the tools currently in the market. It is available. So let's talk about more on the Jenkins pipeline. What Jenkins pipeline will do, what Tecton pipeline will do, what are the difference between Jenkins and Tecton pipeline. I'll talk very little detail on that, what Jenkins is doing. So Jenkins is the one it is a well-established open source automation server that helps automate the parts of software development related to building, testing, deploying, facilitating, and continuous integration and continuous delivery. That is what the the Tecton pipeline, sorry, Jenkins pipeline. So let us see the features and benefits of Jenkins. So the first one which I talked about, the maturity and ecosystem. So Jenkins, it is since 2011 it has been established in Hudson, and it's ecosystem with over 1,800 plugins, allowing it to integrate almost any tool in the DevOps pipeline. One of the I'll probably let you know the features what I was using: SonarQube, checkmarks, JUnits, BDDs, which are business development, all the features. And apart from that, we can use it. I just recently used it for the FOSA. Okay, and anyways, you are deploying the app, and after deploying you will do that business development testing also, and after that you will go with that pre-prod environment. So normally what we do, we complete that dev environment and deploy it, and everything is working means, and we go to the pre-prod environment. If things are working, then we'll go to prod. This is the cycle which we will follow, and the CI/CD will make you little easier on that. I think for the time is running, so I want to talk about what existing Jenkins usage. If your team, when do you go Jenkins? If your team is already using Jenkins and the ecosystem is already developed, go with that Jenkins. And the Tecton pipeline also will do the same kind of things, features which will perform. However, it is mainly working on the Kubernetes. So if your system is having that Kubernetes based, then you can go to the Tecton pipeline, so that it is a Kubernetes advantages which you can get it. So again, as I told, you can try it anything which your system or your applications can support, either Tecton or Jenkins. Apart from that, I told multiple things. Precisely, those are all the things which will be there in the market. And hypothetically, if you ask me what is the best one means, I can say currently I'm using Tecton. I'll say that is the best. Okay. And as I told, all these are all for the CI/CD and purpose which we are using. And choose the best one and perform well on that, execute well. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.